This is a PSA presentation using Kobo Toolbox for online on-farm data collection. This tutorial covers what is Kobo, how to log into Kobo on your computer, and how to fill Kobo surveys online on your computer. This tutorial might be ideal for such forms as the Farm History Survey that you might want to do on the phone with a grower at your desk, or the decomp bag dry weight survey that you might want to do on a laptop next to the scale in the lab. You can always fill these forms out on a tablet as well using the Kobo Collect app. The Kobo Collect app is covered in another tutorial. What is Kobo? Kobo Toolbox is a free open source tool for mobile data collection, available for free to all. It allows you to collect data both offline in the field using mobile devices, as well as online with computers. Kobo is a way for us to share step-by-step instructions on new protocols with the team and onboard new researchers. It makes calculations on the fly, and by limiting the responses to only acceptable answers or units or adding reminders, Kobo offers quality control for a large team. Kobo is powerful for the PSA network because it combines many types of data streams in one platform. Kobo acts as a traditional spreadsheet where you might collect data such as biomass. It can be a GPS unit. It has an integrated barcode scanner for faster data entry. It links our soil water sensors to our farms on our dashboard by scanning the serial numbers. And importantly, Kobo is a metadata collector for things like planting dates, seeding rates, and other points of data collection. All of this information goes directly into a database, limiting human error or manual data entry. In this way, we hope it speeds your time in the field and the lab. Kobo is flexible and ideal for on-farm because it can collect data offline, but it can also collect data online as well. In this example, Marcella is scanning the barcode of a sample she has brought back from the field. She's connected a USB barcode scanner to her laptop and opened a Kobo form online by logging into her NC PSA account. She scans the barcode and enters the weight in the form. She might find the online form version faster than using the tablet if scanning many decomp bags at once. This method is also convenient if the tablet is in the field, being used by someone else or at another farm. The remainder of this tutorial will show you how to fill Kobo forms on your computer online. Each university partner representing their state is given a Kobo account name and password. The whole research team in that state will use the same account to access and submit Kobo forms. The username for your state will always be the two-letter state abbreviation _ and PSA. In previous years, the passwords for each account were all the same and look like this. But for the sake of data security, they have been updated to look more like this. These state accounts and passwords are stored in an encrypted database that is linked to our tech dashboard. In the near future, you will be able to find your state's password by logging into your individual tech dashboard account at onfarmtech.org, the same place you enroll sites. But since your profile is linked to your state, your password for your state's account will live here. But until we build this feature, for now, you will email Sarah for your password. My contact information will be at the end of this video. To get started collecting data in Kobo, first you need to log in with your account. You can navigate to kobotoolbox.org, but I like to find the link to Kobo login by going to the PSA website. Logging into the team portal, use your password PSA. Going to the on-farm team, and you can click Kobo Login. To view a complete list of all the Kobo forms you will use during the life of the field season on-farm, click on Protocols and Data Collection. Here, you can also log into Kobo, as well as view a chronological list of all the on-farm activities and data collected. Now I'm going to leave the PSA team portal website and log in to Kobo. For this example, we will use North Carolina State's Kobo account NCPSA. When you log in, you'll be directed to a landing page for projects. It will contain a list of forms that are shared or deployed with you for use in PSA on-farm trial. We will use Kobo for most all of the on-farm activities, from biomass to installing water sensors. Search down the list for the form you want to fill out and select the form by clicking on the title. Today, we're going to practice filling out the collaboration with the social science and economics teams, the PSA Farm History Survey, as if we were interviewing a grower. This form is a good example of one you might want to fill out online at your computer. It is also one that you might have to save and come back to later, and we will practice that also. When you've clicked on the PSA Farm History Survey, it will open onto a screen called Form. Scroll to the bottom of the Form screen under Collect Data and select the blue Open on the right. This will open a new blank survey to fill out on the computer. The online version of the form will look like this, and it will open in a new tab. At the beginning of all PSA forms is the form name and the version and a set of instructions. Please read the instructions for any form. This survey has some pretty specific instructions at the top about types of questions you will find. The whole Farm History Survey for 2020 is 48 questions long and is laid out in 3 groups. In the first group of questions is contact information for you and your grower. You may decide if you want to pre-fill some of this information before contacting your grower. The second group of questions is pertaining to the grower's entire farm operation, not just the field you will be working on. These questions only appear after you have selected that this field site is a farm and not a research station. Many of these questions are regarding general management, total acreage, crop insurance, and fall into our more social science or economic categories. The third group of questions is pertaining to a particular field where the study is located. At this time, you will enter your 3-letter site code you received when you enrolled in your site. You will notice that sometimes there is an asterisk that denotes that this question is required. It is important that you have your 3-letter site code ready when you fill this survey. In the PSA network, the 3-letter site code links all types of grower data together in our database and allows us to convey this information back to the grower each year in their own personalized dashboard. This group of questions has important information for all of our research groups, from social scientists to economists, as well as our modelers. Some things that have traditionally gone in researchers' field notebooks or written in metadata worksheets will go here. For example, cover crop planting date, amount of nitrogen, or crop species. Please treat all the questions as if they are required. If you have any questions about the survey, please contact me before you submit the form. If a single grower has multiple sites, when you enrolled them, you received more than one set of 3-letter codes, then at the end of the third group of site questions, you'll be asked if you would like to enter information about their additional field or fields. In this way, only one survey is filled out per grower. Select the plus sign if you want to add another field to that grower. After you hit the plus sign, You will need to scroll all the way back up to the top of that third group so that you see that there is a new set of questions. This is the second set for another new site code. All of these instructions are written right in the Kobo form itself. Let's say I fill in some information, but I don't know the rest. You can choose to save and exit the form. You'll be prompted to do this at the bottom of the survey. You can rename the form something like the farm code or the grower's last name. You can close the tab now and do something else. When you return to Kobo, follow the previous instructions to the form, collect data, open, and open the survey. Find the green checkbox on the top left corner. See the number underneath? By clicking on the number, it will pull up a list of saved records to open. Select your saved file and continue filling. To see previously submitted Kobo forms for any project, select the form title you would like to view. For this example, we're going to open biomass data collected in the field. Navigate to the Data tab at the top of the screen. It opens onto a summary of all the data for that form, but I like to see the table view. By selecting Table, you will see a list of all the forms submitted for that project title. They are listed in chronological order of the most recent date submitted. To view a form, click the eyeball. By clicking the form, it will show you a view of it filled out. This is a view only. You are not able to edit forms after they have submitted to Kobo. Editing only happens by what PSA calls data shepherds, those who work directly with the data. If an error has occurred in your form, you will be given a comment box in the tech dashboard to relay that information to a data shepherd, and a line of communication will be opened. Whether you are submitting forms online or with the Kobo Collect app on the tablet, always be sure to submit your forms when you have finished with them. And be sure that the tablet reconnects to Wi-Fi when you return from the field. The forms go directly into our database so they can be viewed in the near real time after some data verification on the grower dashboard. Thank you for watching this Kobo online form filling tutorial. If you have any questions or account access issues, please contact Sarah Seehaver.